The air is sharp like a new silver coin, stepping through the white powder on the pavement. Every breath I draw creates a tiny cloud, hanging over the iron garden gates, over the gates, over the gates. Families pass me in their heavy wool coats, exchanging a Merry Christmas like a secret. The neighborhood feels smaller on a night like this, wrapped in the silver frost of the evening. So peaceful tonight, so peaceful tonight. The wind tries to pull at my turned up collar, but I know there is a cedar log burning just around the bend where the lamps are lit. Warmth is a feeling you carry inside. I reach the heavy oak door of my house. The bells are chiming from the stone chapel. Everything is right where it needs to be. Peace to the world and this quiet street. Peace to the street. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Good night to the snow. Good night.
Paint, polished skin is looking fake. I am done with acting sweet, sugar riding out my teeth. So bitter. Peeling back the plastic wrap, never looking at the map. Walking on the jagged edge, standing on the very rising in the pipes, heavy heat and heavy light. Hear the clicking of the lock, watch the ticking on the clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Call it what it is right now. No more hiding in the crowd. Break the seal and let it out. Honest living starts today. Throw the heavy mask away. I am king and I am brave. Off the floor, I don't want it anymore. Watch me taking up the space, looking at my naked face. No more whispering the lies underneath the heavy sky. My pulse is a heavy drum, waiting for the truth to come. Silence, the noise is finally fading. No more complicated games, just the salt and just the sweat. The best version of me, yeah. Yeah, the best. It starts today.
Spent years in the gray, counting steps on the pavement, checking the lock twice, hiding from the wind, hide away for a sign that never came.
Then you broke the glass with a single look. I felt the air rush in, cold and sharp and sweet.
So sweet.
The lock finally snapped. The ground is shaking beneath us. The old fear is a ghost. Look up at the peak. There is no way but through. Throw the doors wide open. Watch the world catch fire. We are crossing the line. Crossing the line. Higher than the clouds, beyond the reach of the dark. This is the moment we start. Take the keys, leave the map on the floor. We don't need a path where we are going now. Just the beat of your heart. The ground is shaking beneath us. The old fear is a ghost. Look up at the peak. There is no way but through. Throw the doors wide open. Watch the world catch fire. We are crossing the line. Crossing the line. Higher than the clouds, beyond the reach of the dark. This is the moment we start.
No more hiding,
No more safety.
no more safety.
No more safety. Break the skin. Let the light pour out. The sun descends below the sea. The tide returns to open waves. I hold your hand until the dawn. A silent peace is in the air. I will find you in the light, beyond the hills where rivers flow. Love remains when seasons change, seasons change. always yours. Always yours. I'm still here. Silk sheets stay cold all winter. Chandeliers don't light themselves anymore. I keep the iron gates unlocked in case you remember the way home. I'm sitting on a throne of silence, watching the seasons trade places. My pride is the only thing keeping me warm. This crown is getting heavy. I drop it all to see your face. I burn the whole estate down. Burn it all. I'm still holding the line. Still holding the line for you. I'm still holding the line. Ooh. I'm still holding the line. Still holding the line for you. For you. Ooh. They ask why I don't find someone new, like I could ever settle for less. The garden's turned into a forest, rose bushes growing into thorns. I bought the vantage point to see your thorns. Whoa, I bought the vantage point to see you coming, but the horizon stays flat and gray. My bank account is full, but the house feels hollow. I'm still holding the line. Still holding the line for you. I'm still holding the line. Ooh. I'm still holding the line. Still holding the line for you. For you. Ooh. Do you know how much this cost me? Staying loyal to a ghost. I'm the queen of a ghost town, and you're the only citizen I want. The only one I want. Come take what's yours. Come take what's yours. Take it all. I'm still holding the line. Still holding the line for you. Wide open. The gates are staying open. Wide open. Not moving. Still here. Still here. Stay right here.
I watch the earth from Oka lonely height, beyond the reach of every candlelight. I felt a pull I could not understand, to leave the clouds and touch the sand. The air is heavy and the wind is sweet. I feel the ground beneath my feet. I never knew a heart could beat so fast, until I found a love I know will last.
I get my place and I stay right here. I trade the stars to keep you near. With every breath I promise you my life, beyond the day and through the night. Forever is a word I finally feel
So real. I saw you falling like a silver tear. I held my breath until you appeared. Your hands were shaking but your eyes were kind, leaving the silence of the heavens far behind. I will protect you from the winter rain. I will be the one to heal your pain. We are a miracle inside this place, lost in the wonder of your face.
I get my place and I stay right here. I trade the stars to keep you near. With every breath I promise you my life, beyond the day and through the night. Forever is a word I finally feel, because your love has made me real.
Baby, listen to me. I spend eternity watching the world turn from a distance. I was never cold, but I was never warm. Then I saw you. I wanted to feel the weight of gravity. I wanted to feel what it meant to hold someone and never let go. I am not a star anymore. I am just a man who loves you, and that is enough.
I give my place in the sky to stay. I trade the stars to keep with me. I trade the stars to keep you near. With every breath I promise you my love. I give my place in the stay right here. Beyond the day and through the night. Forever is a word I finally feel. Because your love has made me real. Because your love has made me real.
It is just you and me.
Forever.
No more lonely nights in the dark. Forever.
I am home now.
Right here in your arms. In your arms.
Forever. Eternity. Always. I threw the bags in the back seat. Didn't check the oil or the tire pressure. Left the front door swinging wide open. My pulse hits the steering wheel like a drum.
Thump, 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 thump. We are burning daylight like it is cheap fuel. Driving till the map runs out of ink. I do not need a destination today. Just the wind screaming through the broken glass. Screaming through the glass. I am finally light enough to fly. So light. Watch me leave the weight on the shoulder. Past a billboard for a town I will never visit. Bought a plastic crown at a truck stop. The sun feels heavy on my bare shoulders. This engine is a heartbeat under my boots. Under my boots. I am not looking in the rear view anymore. Driving till the map runs out of ink. I do not need a destination today. Just the wind screaming through the broken glass. Screaming through the glass. I am finally light enough to fly. So light. Watch me leave the weight on the shoulder.
Did you think I would just sit still? Watch the clock tick until I turn to dust.
I am a wildfire on four spinning wheels. I am taking back every single breath I lost. Every breath. Driving till the map runs out of ink. I do not need a destination today. Just the wind screaming through the broken glass. Screaming through the glass. I am finally light enough to fly. So light. Watch me leave the weight on the shoulder.
Keep the engine running.
Keep it running.
I am never going back.
Never going back.
Just the road and the sky.
The road in the sky.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Together now. Heels digging into the red dirt. Waiting by the old water tower. Scuffing my sneakers till the rubber turns white. You show up with a heavy denim jacket. Throwing a look that says you're ready. The pack is finally all in one place. All in one place. No more shaking when the wind picks up. Look at the map, we never folded right. torn at the edges like our favorite shirts. We're standing on the edge of the world, and I'm not even blinking. We've got the fire in a plastic cup, walking through the tall grass side by side. Don't matter where the asphalt ends tonight, long as I'm looking at your faces. We're stronger than the fear of staying stronger now. Yeah, we're finally moving on. Pass the bottle of orange soda round, sticking to our palms in the thick heat. You told me I was better than my mistakes, and for once I actually believed it. The clouds are heavy like wet wool, but the weight doesn't feel like a burden. Not a burden. Not when your shoulder is right there. Look at the map, we never fold it right. Torn at the edges like our favorite shirts. We're standing on the edge of the world, and I'm not even blinking. We've got the fire in a plastic cup, walking through the tall grass side by side. Don't matter where the asphalt ends tonight, long as I'm looking at your faces. We're stronger than the fear of staying stronger now. Yeah, we're finally moving on. Maybe the future is a giant question, hard to read in the fading daylight, but I'll take the risk of falling down if I'm falling with the best people I know. We've got the fire in a plastic cup, walking through the tall grass side by side. Don't matter where the asphalt ends tonight, stronger now, long as I'm looking at your faces. We're stronger than the fear of staying stronger now.
I watch the steam rising from the white bowl. The air is thick with the smell of wet earth. A neighbor holds the gate open for a stranger. Nothing is asked in return for the kindness. The latch clicks softly against the wood. There was a time the iron in my chest felt heavy. The winter stayed inside my bones for many seasons. The winter stayed inside my bones for many seasons. I retore the love we won. I remember the crushing weight of the low sky, and how the cold wind cut through the thin wall. But the ice eventually yields to the dark soil. We are made of more than what we lost. And the sun touching the sharp edge of the glass, and the bread is broken between our hands, and the pulse in my wrist is a steady rhythm. It is enough to be standing in this light. It is enough to breathe the salt of the air. The world is vast and it is surprisingly kind. And we rise and we move and we remain. The grass grows between the stone cracks, green and stubborn and remarkably vivid. Green and stubborn and remarkably vivid. I keep walking toward the open distance. I am still here. I watch the heavy clouds part, leaving the gray world far behind, leaving the gray world far behind. But now I see the path is clear. But now I see the path is clear. High in the garden above the blue, everything feels soft and brand new. Troubles melt like lemon drops away in the place where we will stay. Above it all, vibrant red and shades of violet, swaying in a gentle summer breeze. The air is sweet with heavy bloom. The air is sweet with heavy blooms. No more hiding in the gloom. We rise until the weight is gone, into the light of a permanent dawn. No more tears or heavy sighs underneath the open skies. High in the garden above the blue, everything feels soft and brand new. Troubles melt like lemon drops away in the place where we will stay. Above it all, we'll stay. Just you and I, watching the colors fly high above. The rain falls steady on the cold window pane, like a message being typed upon the glass. The morning paper on the rugs, prices rise, while the generals count, it says prices rise, while the generals count up their new recruits. Count their new recruits. We sit wrapped tight in an old wool blanket, with stacks of dusty books against the wall. My huckleberry friend watches the empty street, where the water runs fast along the stone curb. Along the stone curb. Two drifters with nowhere left to go today, waiting for the river to run clear again, waiting for the river to run clear again, across that same rainbows. And we saw the window frame is peeling flakes of white paint, and the sky is the color of a nickel. We talk about the places we never quite reached, and the maps we've folded up and put away. Remember the long gravel road out of town, the thick red dust on our shoes in July. The world moves far too fast outside the door, but here the clock has lost its copper hands. Lost its copper hands. The headlines speak of strikes and heavy debt, while the radio sits silent on the high shelf. There is a quiet power in staying very still when everyone is running to catch the last train. Catch the last train. The tea in the pot has gone stone cold. The sun is hiding behind the thick gray clouds. It is enough to be here in this room with a heart that finally found its quiet rest. Found its quiet rest. Two drifters with nowhere left to go today, waiting for the river to run clear again. Waiting for the river to run clear again. Across that same rainbow's end we saw my huckleberry friend. The river runs clear at last, just you and me together in the soft afternoon rain.
The iron gate is cold, rust staining my palms. You held the heavy latch. The gravel crunch under our stolen boots. We were breathing just to spite the air. Spite the air. They wrote our names in lead on the gray office wall. The clock hands stuttering, a circle we refused to walk. Your jacket smelled of wool and wood smoke from the valley. The grass was tall and wet against our knees. We ran until the hill became the interior world, became the entire world. Your hand in mine, a knot they couldn't untie. The desks are rows of stone, the bells are silent now. The ink has settled deep, the letters are just lines on a page I cannot read. But I still feel the pull of that iron bar. We didn't change the ending, we only slowed the turvy wheel of the heavy wheel. The night is long, but the memory is longer. The watchman wakes, the gate is still closed. Still closed, still closed. But we are gone. A trace of salt on the rusted on latch. The brush with a steady hand, capturing the radiance I saw in the sky. Every color is a sign of my devotion, waiting for the world to finally turn around. The pigment settles on the heavy cloth, creating a vision that I can almost touch. I gave my heart to every single line until the image started to breathe. I made a wish on the highest point and watched the canvas come to life. You are the destiny I was meant to find, changing everything I ever knew, changing my life. I am holding on to this moment where the heavens meet the earth tonight. The room is quiet but the air is thick, the tenderness that I have never felt. I see the brilliance in your painted eyes, and I know my journey is just beginning. No more looking for a distant sign, because the truth is standing in the light. I cherish the way the atmosphere shifts as you step out from the wooden frame. I made a wish on the highest point and watched the canvas come to life. You are the destiny I was meant to find, changing everything I ever knew, changing my life. I am holding on to this moment where the heavens meet the earth tonight. There is a power in the things we love, a strength that breaks through the heavy stone. I'm walking into a brand new day, guided by the light I made for you. I made a wish on the highest point. I am ready for the transformation. I made a wish on the highest point and watch the canvas come to fight. You are my vision, my beautiful vision. Dum da da dum ba da 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 dum ba da da. The snow is falling down, falling down, falling down. The gate clicks behind me, click, click, click. The path is buried deep and wide, so white, waiting there for me to arrive. I am home, I am home. It feels like coming home, coming home, coming home. Same old rhythm in the air, silver tinsel on the silver tinsel on the branch. Nothing ever has to change, nothing has to change, just the way we always knew, always knew. Inside where the air is warm, so warm, so warm. Heavy coats fall to the floor. We find the box of glass stars, dusting off the years one by one, one by one, one by one. Oh, it feels like coming home, coming home, coming home. Same old rhythm in the air, silver tinsel on the silver tinsel on the branch. Nothing ever has to change, nothing has to change, just the way we always knew, always knew. No one needs to say a word, no words, no words, just the crackle of the wood, just the sound of us together, just the sound of us together, hand in hand beside the tree. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, oh, it feels like coming home, coming home, coming home. Same old rhythm in the air, silver tinsel on the silver tinsel on the branch. Nothing ever has to change, nothing has to change, just the way we always knew, always knew. Merry Merry Christmas to us all. Merry Christmas to the world. Home again, home again.
Stay. The frost has settled on the glass. I am waiting for the thaw to begin. The garden lies buried under heavy white. My heart stays silent until you arrive, until you arrive. You are the air I finally breathe. When the winter turns to rain, hold me through the storm tonight, until our souls are one again. Stay with me. The morning brings a softer sky. I feel the heat return to my skin. Every moment without you was a ghost. Now the world is heavy with life so alive. You are the air I finally breathe. When the winter turns to rain, hold me through the storm tonight, until our souls are one again. Time could never tear us apart. I give everything I am to you. I surrender to this fire. Keep me in your arms forever. You are the air I finally breathe. When the winter turns to rain, hold me through the storm tonight, until our souls are one again. The seasons change, but I remain the same. I remain the same, waiting for you, reading to me always.
The wind picks up across the park tonight. Most people are rushing for the last train home, but we keep a steady pace against the chill. I don't mind the cold when you are close. It's funny how the years just seem to slide away whenever I feel you walking right beside me. You reach out and find my hand in the dark. Your fingers lace with mine like it's second nature, a habit we picked up a lifetime ago. It's a quiet sort of magic, I suppose. No big speeches or grand promises needed, just the weight of your palm against my own. The world out there keeps moving far too fast. New buildings rise and the old ones fall away. Everything changes before we get a good look. But this small connection stays exactly the same, a steady anchor in a restless tide, keeping us grounded while the seasons turn. I look at you and see the girl I knew. Even if the years have left a mark or two, The feeling in my hand remains the truth. A silent contract that we've always kept. It's the simplest thing we've ever done. Just holding on through the thick and thin. Holding on. Yeah, just holding on through the years. The simplest thing.
Caught in our hair, running through the tall grass. Before the clock started ticking, before we learned how to lose, we had dirt on our knees and fire in our lungs. Everything is moving too fast. The world is getting heavy now, so heavy now. I wanna stop the spinning, go back to the very start. We were wild like the wind, breathless and running fast under the open sky, under the open sky. Take us back there again, back there again. Take us back there again. The maps have all been drawn, the fences have been built. We used to climb the oak trees to see across the ocean. Now the walls feel taller and the air feels thin. We were wild like the wind, breathless and running fast under the open sky, under the open sky. Take us back there again, back there again. Take us back there again. Back there again. Maybe we can find the trail hiding under the autumn leaves. Put the heavy bags down, forget the way the years fell. Just for a single